Hello and good morning. So, yeah, it was an instrument. I don't know what I was expecting. Of course it's an instrument. Everything here is an instrument. Yeah, so... how to finish this thing off? Yeah, it turns out that it was, like, exactly on the opposite side. So, finish that off. You know, no big whoop there. Oh, you know what? I'm doing this completely wrong. Here's how we should be doing this. Alright, so, first off, tornado. Because why not, you know, knock him down a little bit. And then the hands down best friggin' thing about Mind Blast. Man, I love this ability. This makes sense. Goodbye. It's too satisfying. It's like, especially for some of these crazy out there maps, just like the potential for smacking people off cliffs, just as a free move, is just the best. Love it. And yeah, seems like with cursed weapons and stuff, I guess with this save file, yeah, they're just kind of stuck with it now. As I understand it, these ones are not actually changeable. But there will be some new ones coming out soon, so that's pretty exciting. And actually, it seems like he's considering a lot of... like, I just vomited out a bunch of ideas of kind of weird side grades and stuff, and it seems like some of them are actually possible. So, yeah, we'll see how that turns out. Was actually especially excited for, one of the random things that was in there was, long-range pikes, or, you know, basically like phalanx pikes, was the idea. You know, where can she attack from? Right over here. So yeah, like, the idea would be... I don't know if anyone watching this is big into like ancient Greek history or whatever, but basically when they used to have phalanx formations, the original versions of those was basically, yeah, just like a ton of people with a crap ton of shields, and then you just had ridiculously long spears. Sorry, too much coffee. Throat's a bit dry. But yeah, who was the guy? I believe it was Alexander the Great? I don't know, something like that. And then they had basically slightly changed up the phalanx formula for ridiculously long spears. So everyone else had, you know, pretty reasonably long ones. They basically came in with, hey, why don't we just make freakishly long spears and then, you know, just get to stabbing before anybody else, and it ended up going over pretty well. Point being, though, yeah, the idea was just like a, exclusively range 3 spear kind of thing. Because their main limitation was, you know, they are super long range, they have to be used from pretty far away, they're pretty decent, but, you know, they're not exactly going to be swung around very fast anytime soon. I mean, it was effectively, you know, sniper rifle on a stick, for lack of a better real way to put it. Oh, so this should be hilarious. 4 hit, because that's fair. I'm gonna think of it, just for sheer curiosity's sake. What would actually happen if you, if there was an allowed overlap between double strike and double attack? Like, I wonder if it would actually work or not. It feels like it shouldn't. I'm just pulling up the loot table again. I can't believe I forgot to pull that up. Actually, while that's coming up, I should probably take a look at this instrument, see if it's worth changing. And yeah, I'll level up Royal later on. I probably could be just keeping him in the back row for now. Oh, he can be a spear guy. Which I say, yes, you are gonna be a spear guy. Because if there's an option to make somebody a spear guy, I will make them a spear guy. I know, what a shock. I've never done that on every single possible opportunity. What's weird is I actually completely knew about that and then forgot. Because I know and forget all the dang time. Okay, skill slot. Get your Draconics on. I'm gonna think about which Draconics can you learn. Do I have any of them? Yes, I do. Can't use, can use. Then do you. No ballistics, no enlighten, no shell. So what, you're gonna be able to like, just learn a couple of them then? Whatever. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Alright, so, loot spreadsheet is up, so let's see, 4, 8. I have this up on another tab, don't I? And I'm an idiot, I totally have this up on another tab. Oh well. Such things happen. Such things happen. Alright, anyway, floor 8, yeah, has a thing on musical instruments. Nothing that I don't already have. I don't think, right? Not a 2, is it? Oh, hell. Windows, work with me here. I think suddenly my Windows decided they didn't want to reply. Okay, everything is going completely to hell. Oh no. Oh no. What is this? Please, calm down. Computer? Are you alive? Okay, I think my computer... alive-ish. I have no idea what the hell's going on. There seems to be... Right, Chrome appears to be vomiting itself, so, that's gonna have to go. Alright. Now, what are we getting rid of here? He's definitely in. Let's take him out for a minute. Moves out for a minute, and then use you as a frontliner. Use her for support. I'm probably going to take out Rudlum and put in Royal. Have him hang out in the back here. There we go. That looks pretty good. Rome is dead, but we're still getting bizarre little chips and chops here. What is this? Okay. Seems like a pretty simple hallway map. Got a hole? Oh, yes, we have a hole. I'm gonna form up a hole here and, you know, forget even exorcisms. Gonna shove these guys down that hole. That's what she said. Alright. Pop them in like so. Huh. I can actually use the overhead menu without lag all of a sudden. That makes sense. I guess it was Chrome this time. There's like some different random thing that causes a problem every single time, and whatever. It is what it is, I suppose. Boy, it sure would be a shame if I had somebody with the express purpose of having a guaranteed shove back that knocks you down holes. Oh man, I should have checked if these guys have Steadfast. They've got Rampart, they might have Steadfast. Alright, Elise. Alright, you can die, and you are gonna be a pain. Alright. I wish Overpower could overpower Steadfast. Oh well. Not a huge issue. I'll just do one of these. Let's do... First things first, curse. Not that it's gonna help much, but, you know, it's something she can do from where she's standing. Alright. You heal this one. I forgot to pick up healing items before coming here. Brilliant! Well, I mean, luckily everything is renewable at this point, so whatever. I'll probably just use tier 2s and Sustina to take this one out. Yeah, I want to save her Nature's Touch for later. This one's basically already sorted. So I think these drops also signify what their RT goes up by. I could be wrong on that. Right now, let's see if he can get the double kill here. Actually, no, he has to get a slash. Okay, I guess... yeah, smack her. Or not. Wait, I just redid the exact same thing. Goodbye. Man, I love that so friggin' much. Yeah, no. She needs to just meditate and burn this guy. I was kind of hoping that she would get a crit or something. Alright, come on down. Looking for more skeletons. Gonna have a skeleton party. Or bring over your... Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, that kind of stuff is gonna be such a major consideration for the Iron Man run. Had so many more, like, death falls and everything else than with this mod. Alright, you just stay right where you are. Actually, I think I'm gonna end up hiring a lot of winged units. Probably end up, you know, I actually might go through the whole process of turning people into angels and all that more often. Oh, you know what? Actually, one thing I did forget to ask is if there's a, if it's actually a game limitation, or if there's a way to make, in like Books of the Dead and Sanguine Broods, all that sort of thing, if there's actually a way to make them not unique. Because I would like to be able to just, you know, turn several people into these different classes at once, but there's no opportunity to do so. Basically, you're just stuck going and getting one of them, and that's just kind of it. So there's that. It's very time-consuming to do them one at a time, especially when you have to go through that long of a process to do it. Well, maybe that's a possibility. I would like to potentially... Like, I'm thinking, once I get to this point, I actually might even consider just turning most of my frontliners into Angel Knights. Because they seem pretty darn dandy at what they do. So... you know, there's that sort of thing. So it would be an idea. Alright, so with her, I'm not terribly worried about her getting shielded off a cliff because she's got preempt. And now even more strength, as if she wasn't ridiculous enough already. Actually, you know what? Taste your own friggin' medicine. Bye. Or... alternatively... buy... because that's just hilarious, and... probably... take care of some of these? You know what? Let's just give everyone dodge here, so that no one's getting knocked off. Yeah, right. Potentially also might be a waste of a turn, but the other guy's not close enough. And I'm already well above 50, so... at some point I can just go and switch them over. Armor these guys up, just in case. Just kind of for giggles. Man, so this big of a level deficit, this late game of an area, gotta wonder how much experience they're gonna end up giving to Royal. Ought to be something pretty nifty. Now, dances, finally. Let's see, there's Healcraft, Stagger, Weapon, Spellcraft. You know what? Spellcraft sounds nice. Move back here and just leave this little hidey hole for them to come in, peek their heads in, and get knocked right the hell off. Or they might just get killed off way down there. Who knows? All things are possible. All things are eventually possible. Gotta give it enough opportunities. How far back are you? It's still not gonna be enough, right? No, it's gonna be just enough. Forget the whole knocking them off thing. I guess we'll actually cross the gap and fight them over there. Or will we? Can we? Can't even get over there. And that is a weird design for a map. Huh. Wait, so how are we planning on getting over there if we can't get over there right now? Well, I mean, there were those cards for being able to fly, I suppose. Now, you guys better not just dick around back there, because, apparently we can't do anything. Alright. I'm just gonna pull them back and see if anything can potentially happen here. I'm starting to think I'm gonna have to come back with flyers. Yeah, all they're doing is shuffling. It's a possibility that when that front guy is dead, that they'll come back and, you know, try attacking then. I can send Yuria out as a lure. There's that. Also, that skeleton's basically, unless they've got Steadfast, which I don't think they do. Ah, they do. Crap. Alright, whatever, kill them all over again. We got Spellcraft, got Nature's Touch, this should be ridiculous. Yeah, with how few sources there are of Spellcraft at this point. Actually, wait, there's an item for it, isn't there? I was gonna say as far as, you know, stuff that you generally see pretty commonly. No wait, yeah, no, Spirit Stone. That's still Spellcraft. Well, anyway, we got Mass Spellcraft. That's pretty useful. Might as well do a Harvest Dance, and then... Actually, yeah, just do your dance now, and then go back, go up to the front and lure them in. I guess that's why they give you Yuria right before this whole thing. So you have at least one flying unit. because up to this point, we probably had Canopus survive this far. Probably, you know, probably maybe picked up a few others along the way. Oh, by the way, funny thing, whether it's an oversight or what, dark stuff does no damage to them, Hellhound does. So kind of funny. I don't know if that's actually an oversight or if that's intentional. But it's there regardless. Alright, Yuria, how do you feel about getting beaten on by a bunch of angry ghosts? And zombies and crap? I'm gonna think of it, wasn't there... I mean, I know there used to be like a warlock move that allowed you to teleport. I think that's gone. Really certain it's gone. Would be cool to have a draconic move that lets you teleport, but I'm 99.9% sure that doesn't exist. I've been wrong at 99% before, and I've seen 99% miss all the time. So there's that. Actually, yeah, that's probably one of the most amazing things you'll ever see in XCOM. Like, oh, 98% chance to hit is totally gonna happen, and then they just completely whiff it. Or even better, I once had, like... I want to say it was like 96%, and they missed 3 times in a row at that percentage. Like, dude, what are you even here for? It was guaranteed! How do you miss that? But enjoys XCOM and all that. Okay, Thunderbird. Hopefully that can do some stuff. Even though she can use summons, she's not too good with them. But, you know, she can still put out some pretty decent damage, especially against squishies. I mean, for a dedicated support class, she's actually pretty good right now. I mean, I was able to get her completely up to scratch and into the party and completely whooping the Christ out of stuff without, well, really without much effort at all. I think in total it took like an hour or two, and she was already up there. And this was just the usual evening Netflix time, was just like sitting around with the wife watching some stuff, and like ran a bunch of AI fights over and over, and yeah, she didn't even get herself killed a bunch of times. Usually that's a problem with the newbies. Oh yeah, between all of the latest classes, she was definitely the easiest to implement. I did have a little bit of a thing there where I was putting on her songs and they weren't working, and I completely forgot about the whole them being worked into War Dances thing ages ago. I mean, hell, that was 6, 7, 9, whatever, updates ago. Completely forgot. Guess what? Nuked. Nuked. And I really hope that joke, you know, nuke jokes aren't going to become a friggin' thing that nobody can ever mention again pretty soon here. Because that would be depressing. Alright, Yuri's doing a good job luring it at any rate. Alright, just go ahead and eye yourself. I will say her AoE finisher thing is... I can't say I've ever seen a use for it yet. But I suppose in the very situational case that there's a wall of squishy units that she just needs to collide against out of nowhere, it's there. Oh, cool. Well, I mean, I already have that, but sure, I'll take it. So it's kind of a wonder why that unit in particular had it. Maybe they were just really into instruments. Maybe that particular random Terror Knight was just like the Paganini of their party. Like, no, I play violin so good, they probably haven't been invented yet, but whatever, I are so great. Who knows? Yeah, no, we're gonna Nature's Touch this mess. Now I really want to see, like, friggin' Ogre, Terranite, Paganini. I want that to be a thing. Like, the guy looks like absolute hell, and, well, they scared away the entire audience, but the performance was really good! It'd be something. Alright. You guys almost done walking your way over here, because, taking you a hot minute. Sistina's got nothing to do here. Actually, you know, I really should not have brought Royal along for this one. Now that I think about it. Because frankly, part of the whole reason I'm bringing Sistina on all of these is because she's one level away from using the Notos, and she can't exactly do that. Can't exactly get any experience out of it if she's basically not getting any experience, period. Alright, I'm gonna chase her back here. Now that I think about it, though, if her kill move was ridiculously good, Singer's High would become ludicrously overpowered, so... maybe it is what it is. Also, good to know that she raised her luck by that much and then immediately dropped it by 15. Fantastic. Exactly what I wanted to do. Are you guys coming over here eventually? Alright. Why are you dicks just like pussyfooting around over there? 3, 215. Let's up that to something more respectable. Rock nuke! Funny how the tier 3s are just like more satisfying than the summons in 90% of situations. Okay. Why on earth will they not get close? You know, I want her to move because there's a very slim possibility that an Ace can go and Mind Blast that guy off a cliff. Okay, good. People are getting close. They're getting close. I might just want to start crit scumming to get these guys flying off cliffs. Okay, first things first. Crit, please? No, no crit. What about a lucky star and then a crit? I mean, she got a negative 15, so I'm pretty sure she's dead on crits for a little bit. Yeah, no, that's probably not gonna happen. In that case... let's do this. Let's put her over here. And probably start... I can't shackle him. Whatever, breach. They can't be hit by physical stuff. Whatever, breach anyway. It doesn't actually do anything good for me. Let's curse this guy. There's no... oh, he's not even on the right spot. Whatever. What about from here? Can you Mind Blast this ghost? Nope. That was just a bummer. Alright. What about just chucking a rock at the bastard? Die, please. Oh. Wait. To their credit, this is exactly what they should be doing. Exactly what they should be doing. Anyway, it's almost at exactly the 30-minute mark. I'm trying to keep these under 30 right now, so I'll be right back with another part.